So I was asked recently what I thought about in reincarnation. As everyone knows, reincarnation is the rebirth of a human spirit and sometimes even of human body. Jesus was supposedly reincarnated as himself a dove or an alien being. Reincarnation usually refers to Hindu religion and other Middle Eastern religions. It's sort of the rebirth of the human spirit in another form, so they say. They think when a person dies, they'll be turned into grass in the next life, or a rabbit, or something similar. In regards to reincarnation and rebirth of the human spirit, I guess I could believe in it to an extent. It really depends. Of course, if the human spirit doesn't vacate the body, usually they're dead until the spirit is no longer allowed to stay in the body, like the body rots without the spirit rotting or something. But if say a person is reincarnated, I mean, I don't really believe that a person will die and then be turned into a bunny because of some sort of reincarnation process. I think if they're turned into a bunny, they've managed to dive into a bunny's sperm or a bunny's womb during the making of a bunny and been able to be reborn as one. But I don't really believe that the spirit is going to turn into a bunny when a person dies and is going to start jumping around as a bunny. So unless, of course, the spirit inside the human being was a bunny, then you're really talking about cross-mated genetics there. Yeah. People say, there are spirits flying around, they're waiting to be reborn. So in that case, they're waiting for the spirits to go into its host and be reborn that way, and that's called reincarnation as well. I guess, that could be believed in. But so far I don't believe that it's happened. I don't believe Jesus has been reborn. I don't believe Alexander the Great is going to be reborn. I don't believe that King Arthur is going to be reborn after coming back from the Isle of Avalon. I think it could happen, but it doesn't usually happen. I don't really believe I'm going to be reincarnated as anything. I mean, if I died tomorrow, say, the only thing that I'd be available to be reincarnated in would be one of those robots where they take the person's brain out of the human body and put it inside a robotic form and put the brain in some solution and have the robot return the person to life. So that's something that they've been dealing with in Russia, and unless they did it as some sort of extreme experiment in the medical field, I don't believe I'm going to be put inside a robot. So I'll probably just die. Hopefully my spirit will somehow vacate its body, but if it doesn't, if I just fall into a coma, hopefully I'll be able to sort of restfully sleep so anyways, as I was saying about reincarnation, I mean, religions, I haven't really thought about if it's real or not. I mean, I think rebirth is real, but I don't believe really having a spirit of a person being turned into a bunny and stuff automatically after they die is real, unless the spirit inside the human body is actually a bunny. that's as far as I take reincarnation, I guess. I don't believe anything's really been reborn. I don't really think anything's waiting to be reborn, but if it does happen, it can happen probably, and people's spirits might be able to be reborn somehow. They find a way to be reborn, and it's not usually a big deal. So it's not like they're not like sainted directly. They're just sort of reborn as a normal person, and then they grow up. It's good luck if a person's able to sort of have a memory of a past life and live through a second life in the same spirit. That is good luck if they're able to do that. So, but it doesn't happen all the time. I mean, no one can really tell what happens when a person dies. They just it really depends on the person and the spirit and what they decided to do, and if they're able to do anything in particular. Some spirits feel they have no control of their movements. Other people feel as though they have full control. So it always really depends.